people say, Sandra, why are you wasting your time? Do you see any comments? Do you see any conversation? Yeah, there's a few likes and a few, yeah, sometimes they're a little heart, sometimes they're a little finger, but there's never a comment like, you're not getting any coverage out of this, Sandra. Why do you keep on doing these daily videos? And my response is, I don't know who is getting what out of what I do, but I do know I am a teacher. I breathe, and therefore I teach. And the other truth of what it is that I do is that I love having someone to talk to. I'm here on my own, but I love having someone to share my ideas with. Well, then, Sandra, they say, you're obviously not getting that. There's one or two people maybe make a comment, but nobody gets in conversation with you. Like, why would you do that? And I say, well, I breathe. And it seems that when I breathe, I can't help myself. I teach. And that was my aha yesterday. I was speaking with Dari in London, England, and he said, Sandra, you don't want to be anybody but who you are. We just have to get you doing this. And I think, oh, no. He says, you teach and you can't help it. And so that's how simple an aha can come. A simple statement. And it's not that I haven't heard it before, but you know what happened? It was what fell on my ear and how I received it and what it struck me as. That's all. So I don't know when somebody might be hearing a word from me that just triggers them and sets them free. And it's not about getting set free all at once. Oh, Sandra said that. Look at that. Bingo, bango. I am free in all areas of my life. Don't be silly. We have many areas of our life. Our health, our work, our home, our relationships, our education. You can go on and on and on. What I'm talking about is when we get that word, when we hear that sentence or that statement or that observation, and at that moment, it falls into me in a different way. That becomes an aha moment for me. I always wanted to be a teacher. When I was only this big, I'd come home from grade 1 because they didn't have kindergarten at my time, not where I lived anyhow. I'd come home from grade 1 and I would be teaching. I loved to set everything up. And if it was only a doll I could teach to, I was teaching. I always taught, and I became a school teacher. And in my 40 years of financial, I would ask sometimes the clients, how is that for you? Well, I feel like I'm in school. So even as a life insurance agent and an investment advisor, I couldn't help myself. So I am so happy that today, from yesterday's word, today, I can just claim I am a teacher. I breathe, therefore I teach. I breathe, therefore I challenge, because I also annoy a lot of people or pick those scabs and lance those boils. And that's where the straight talk. So I am definitely still Coach Sandra, compassionate queen of straight talk, picking scabs and lancing boils and getting things out. I am. But how do I do that? I am a teacher. I breathe, therefore I teach. I breathe, therefore I challenge. I breathe, therefore I pick scabs and poke holes and lance boils and muck up messes. And it takes time. That's why when anybody would really want to work with me, they wouldn't want just this 5-minute video every day. They would want to get deep and learn what it was they needed to learn. So I got thinking about that. Okay, 30 years of Toastmasters, being on stage all my life. If I let my brain go to I am a teacher, that's what I do, I can't help myself. Now I can think in terms of curriculum. When I was in grade 1, I learned 1 and 1 is 2. I learned this is A, this is B, this is C. Yes. And when I got to grade 8, I learned a whole lot deeper math. I knew already that 1 and 1 was 2. Well, now it looks like 11. Somewhere in the world that could be 11. But you see what happened? We moved along. We graduated to the next level. And that's really what I do within the communication world. Whether you're wanting to learn how to do just a PowerPoint, I want to know how to deliver a PowerPoint with impact. Okay, we can work on that. I want to know how to organize my thoughts when I go to networking. Okay, we can do that. You see, none of it's just magic that falls out of the air. It all takes an understanding of communication. So the freedom that I got, and I know this is a little lengthier today, but I just have to assure you that the freedom I got from that one little statement from Dari saying, don't change anything, Sandra, you're a teacher. You just can't help yourself. You teach, you give it all away. You just teach. And I said, yeah, I do. I don't know how to stop myself. And it's not about stopping myself. It's about when somebody wants to work with me with just one thing, okay, we'll do that one thing. If you want to really develop communication and impact and clarity and how you're thinking within that, moving it forward, then we'll move from class 1 to class 2 to class 3. It helps my mind stop thinking, what am I doing wrong? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just being me. Now, in the little article and write-up, I am a teacher, and who are you? That's my title. Because that's where I realized when I breathe, I teach. When I breathe, I challenge people. When I breathe, I pick scabs and poke holes. And it can be a pain. I can be a pain in the wazoo sometimes. But who are you? What do you do when you breathe? You breathe, your mouth open, you breathe, and you just, what is it? I've left a space there for you. When you breathe, what can't you help yourself from doing? There's your question for today. And that's why clarity and confidence are so important. That's why in the coaching aspect, Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk, helps get to that clarity. And then with that clarity and the confidence, we get those words going, we get that flow going, and you start to be able to own yourself. You can own yourself. You can finally come home to being you. I am finally home to being me. I am Coach Sandra. I am the Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk. I breathe, therefore I teach. I breathe, therefore I challenge. And in all things, my curiosity and my exploring bring me such joy that I know you can do it. You know you can do it. Just don't always know how to get there. You can do it, and you know it. I can help. So please, look at the link below, link.sandravalks.ca. Like and follow and all those good things. Make comments, have conversation. But above all, fill in your blank. You breathe. Therefore, you what? What is that thing you just cannot stop yourself from being or saying or doing? What is that? There's your fire. There's your fire. Have a wonderful day. It's Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk. Back at you. You can do it. I can help.